Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Paper Tales for the iPhone. Now, this is a digital adaptation of the popular board game. One thing I will mention, this has to be played in landscape mode, so it's either I shrink the screen down really, really small and put it all on one screen, and it's very hard to see that way. Instead, I've opted to do two separate windows in OBS. The left side of the screen that you're seeing is the top half, and the right side of the screen is the bottom half. Hopefully it doesn't mess you guys up too much. I've done this before. So what is Paper Tales all about? Well, this is a city builder of sorts in medieval times. You're going to be recruiting people and then going to war, and then they age, and then you get to recruit new people, then rinse and repeat. There is a very light town building in this game. You're going to collect some resources and you are going to build stuff, but primarily it's all about drafting from a pool of people and then using their abilities to your advantage. The upper right-hand corner of the screen is your settings and the like. So there's music, sound effects, there's an in-game tutorial that you can mess with. We're going to hit play, and we will play offline. And you can see there's different bots that I can play against. I'll go ahead and just put this down to 2 players, and yeah, that's good. Offline. There's no way to adjust the difficulty, unfortunately. That's one thing I don't like. Now, it's worth mentioning I'm not very good at this. I just started playing this last week. I've played for a couple of days now, and I'm fairly good at it, but I don't know the meta yet. So it says to drag and drop a card to your reserve. So what you're looking at, and again, I apologize for the split there. On the bottom left of the screen that you're looking at, and on the upper right, it's a 3x3 grid, essentially. And what you're going to do is you're going to recruit them into your possible recruit area. But in order to actually play these cards, you need to make sure that you've got enough money to do so. In the upper left-hand corner of these cards, like the Rogue, for example, it costs 1 gold to field this guy, and then its ability is earn 1 gold for each war won. So if I manage to win a war, the red number there is the strength, which is good. I may go ahead and just try and recruit... what's this guy do? +1 for each militiaman. Okay. And then we'll get to aging in a little bit. For right now, I'll take the Rogue. Just drag him down there. And now I have to discard a unit for my opponent. Now, so in a 2-player game, you pick a card, and then you discard a card, and then you pass your hand to the next player. And then the hand that you're given from your opponent, you're going to pick one, discard. And it's just back and forth, back and forth. If you ever played the board game Machi Koro, you'll be somewhat familiar with that. So I will discard the monkey, because, sure, he doesn't seem all that great. I'll just put him down here. Just drag him. There we go. So now I'm given cards from my opponent, and this is Berberus. 2 strength, but 3 instead of 2 if your kingdom produces at least meat. So I'm not producing meat, so I would not get the benefit from that yet. This owl, this relic never dies. 2 points for each age icon on the relic at the end of the game. So if I keep this guy in play for a while, I'll just get a ton of points, which is great. Instead, I may want to consider getting this minor. This veteran ages quickly, meaning the way aging works is at the end of every round, you add an age token to a unit. And if the unit already has an age token on it, it goes away. This veteran here actually adds an aging icon this turn. Like, not at the end of the round, but like as soon as you get it kind of thing, or right before combat. So you only have the 1 round with him. He's free. He has 0 cost in the upper left, but he's got 3 strength. I might go with the minor here. Let's see. This one... Alright, let's just... Ooh, what's this? +1 for each aging icon on the Salamander. Salamander only dies with 2 or more. So if I can keep this guy alive, that would be awesome. He has 4. I think I will try and field the Salamander, but again, I only have 3 money. Let's get rid of the dogs here. Okay, so now I'm given this. You can prevent one of your units with a single thing from dying. I'm curious to know if I can use that on him. I don't know. I will take that. That's a pretty powerful card. The ability to stop aging is pretty great. So this says age an age icon on the demon. If the demon dies with only one single... Okay, so I lose victory. It's a strong character. 7 strength, but if he dies, he loses victory points. I'm going to get rid of that one. All right, I will draft... draw a unit and freely deploy it at Shapeshifter's place. Aging on this new unit. I mean, it's free to play. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I might get something good. Let's get rid of the owl as much as I don't want to. And last but not least, I have to draft this commander. 1 victory point for each war won. Okay. So now there's a 2x2 grid. And again, it's hard to see because of the split screen. But now I have the option to assign my cards to this tableau. But however, I need to pay the cost. And every card has a cost. It says 1 gold for each war won. I kind of want to get that one out there to fight. Anything in the front row will fight. I'm going to put the salamander out there in the front. It's 7 strength for the first war. This guy prevents one of my single units from dying. This one, draw a unit and freely deploy it at Shapeshifter's place. And lastly, I may want... Yeah, so right now I've spent 3 gold already. So I'm going to put this guy here and the Shapeshifter here. And that way, it's a total of 3 gold that I've spent for this round. So I'll hit the check mark. And I drew a Necromancer, which I guess is free, yeah, for me. Oh, it has 4 strength, but it says add aging on each of your other units. That's nasty. Okay, so I had 8 strength, and he had 6. So I won that war, and I will collect money from the rogue because of that. And I also get some basic income as well. So there's a building phase. Now I can add a building to my kingdom if I want. I've got 3 money to do it. Unfortunately, I don't think I have... This is... let's see. I can't build that. I can possibly pay gold for this one. Yeah, I'll go ahead and build the temple. I think that's the only one I can build at this point. Okay, you can prevent one of your units with a single thing from dying. I kind of want to prevent the rogue because I want that extra money. So everyone else kind of goes away there, except for my salamander, because he can handle 2. But now I need to put down new units to replace the ones I just lost. Okay, recruitment phase. So now we do the whole thing over again. There's a 3x3 grid of characters, and we're going to... I've got 1 money. A woodcutter? Let's start going after resources. You can pay 1 money instead of lumber as many times as you want. This archer's looking good, though. I mean, he can fire from the back row. This crystal's nice. You know, let's get the lumberjack. And I have to discard a unit. I'll get rid of the monkey. All right, these are the cards I'm given. There's the blacksmith, which gives me money. I'm going to need that. And I'll get rid of this duplicate character there. This guy is a knight, just 4 strength. That's really good. But I already have 2 front row people. So I'm going to go with the miner maybe to get that purple. Do I want to do that? This archer, let's go with the archer. And I'll get rid of the wood merchant. And this is the forest child, which gives food and wood. But I'll take the knight instead because I like strength. And actually, let's put her away. Now the miner. And now I can deploy cards. I've got 9 strength so far, but I'm going to put some support in the back. My blacksmith, for example, I'm going to need some money. And the woodcutter here is free as well. I could pay 1 for the archer. I've got 9 strength. I don't think I need that extra damage right now. Let's go with the woodcutter, and we'll put him back there. The people in the back row typically do not contribute toward battle. Instead, unless you've got an archer or something that fires from the back row. So now I have to discard cards, unfortunately. I think. Yeah, it says 4 out of 1, so I need to get rid of stuff. I guess that's up here. What would I get rid of? That's expensive. Let's just put that up there. That's 1. I hate to get rid of the miner, but we're going to need military for the next round because these 2 top ones are going to be going away. I'll get rid of the archer. And that's it. Okay, so now we compare strength values again in the war phase. 9 to 4. Okay, so again, I actually did more than double of his. 9 to 4, double would have been 8. So I actually got like double the victory points there, which is kind of nice. Okay, and now we're in the building phase again. We're going to be constructing things in our kingdom. I have wood this time out, so I could build. This is a mine, and for 1 wood, I need. Yeah, I can build that with 1 wood. That gives crystal. I do not have food for the tavern. I can build a town and get. On the bottom left is the tier 1, which is wood and food. And then the bottom right of this card is the pink crystal. That's the tier 2 version. So you can upgrade buildings in this game as well. It's just not as, like... it's not as good, I think. Let's go with the barracks. It says, for each wood in your kingdom, +1. I kind of like that. All right, let's go with that. And units are aging, so those 2 are gone away. So I need to reinforce my front line with something. Age 3. All right, so let's go for some hard-hitting ones. Here's a good one there. This one costs 6 to field, this Kraken. Pretty crazy. Let's just get this guy here. Actually, what is this? +1 for each age in your kingdom. Strategists can fight from the back. Actually, it's not bad, but it's pretty expensive. You know what? I'll just discard one of these duplicate ones. There. And another frontliner would be good. Although this Mystic, having that around is great. Prevents units from dying. Another Blacksmith. I'll bring that down here in case my other one dies out. Let's get rid of her. And... yeah, you know what? I'm going to bring him or her down there, and we'll get rid of you. And we'll take him, get rid of you, and take that one. Okay, so I need to start deploying people to my front line. So let's go with this knight, which is 4, and I think the other knight would be good too. Although this one is +1 for each aging icon. But typically I'd want this guy to fight from the back row. So I'll just deploy my other knight. And that's 9 military there, which isn't too bad. Now I have to discard cards again. Unfortunately, I want the blacksmith for money. If I had to get rid of... I definitely want to get rid of this one. These are some tough choices. I guess I'll get rid of the oracle, whatever. And then this one fights from the back, but having that money to fuel... great buys in a later round would be great, so I'll keep the blacksmith. Okay, so I've got 9 strength to the AI's 5. So it's not double, but I still earn victory points for winning that war there. Alright, so collection phase. I'm earning income at the moment. Blacksmith, nice. My buildings are earning me money. So now I can afford the more expensive buildings. I can afford the better units. I kind of want to go with victory points here if I can. That's a victory point there. This temple is 3 victory points if I were to buy the second version of it. Barracks. Okay, so the upgrade of the barracks I cannot afford. But this one, 3 military is 2 victory points. I might want to upgrade the temple. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and upgrade the temple. And we'll make it better. We'll earn some victory points in the process. Cool. Units are aging. I lost the 2 in the back. And I think you guys get the idea. I could play out the entire game here, but again, that's the typical gameplay loop here. It's draft units via, hand passing, throw them out there, do combat, just compare values. And then people earn points. Then in between, you can earn buildings. That's the gist of it. And I think that I really like this game. If the board game version wasn't so expensive, I would totally pick it up. It's like $30-$40, but for what you're getting there, like I'd rather spend $2 or $3 buying this on the phone than I would $30 on tabletop. But yeah. So there you go, folks. That was a quick look at Paper Tales. I'll just go ahead and leave the current game. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.